heavily down towards mid and bot. So very interesting. I was kind of expecting more of them trying to look for a counter to that Maokai and actually just slam that Sejuani into jungle. But going Lee Sin here, focus on
this mid 2v2 and impacting both side lanes.
Both sides hits a stun, but it's still going to hit Nami, though. Trimby could be in danger, but the bubble down does not land on the AD carry. Second bandage shots, I believe, missed, so Barrel's nothing, but the Q's going to land. Juhan on the board now. Comp force to run back to his tower, taking a shot from Def.
There's the power. Fight on the screen there on the bottom right. Looks like Odoame's found Juhan looking for that top crab. No flash from earlier.
Ulti land, Q back, the pillar there. Juhan does not have flash. That was beautiful. Ward hops back away. Damage to the bottom side. Barrel nearly dies. And now we got a bit more going on. Juhan collapsed on by Larson. Went back down the Riverton of his own jungle and gets killed for it. Double not going to land here. So trying to trim.
Yeah, it's really, really interesting, right? Because he has the extra longsword and he doesn't have a quick flow. So, it's like, is he even going in towards it or is he just building that and then going to something else? But and if Larson doesn't spot this Sejuani on the wraparound, things could get a little bit dangerous. There's already 4 members here.
Flash of the stun that might not have landed, but now it's going to be the jungler stuck in place. Marwan gets his stopwatch in time, immunes the Amumu stun. And King without flash simply could not live. The shuffle guarantees it. They hand the kill over. Larson 2-0.
I really like what Malrang a little bit on limits here. Threaten Rogue as Deft is on the way. The more time they can buy here, the better.
Lenda's auto TP to make it a 5v4. Here comes the first engage. Sun's going to land, but will it even kill? No one is in range. And finally, Zeka comes in, knocks down Trimby. A trade of support for support. That costs an ultimate.
Deft is almost here.
Good smite comes through from Malrang. Ulti's not going to do a whole lot there. Zeka back out to safety. Full time on to 4. Juhan builds his face, stays alive.
Battle lines drawn, both teams, but I don't know if the RX have the information as to where the Nami is, so it would be a bit of a risky dive. Is it worth going for? Wave extremely smooth.
They haven't had eyes on a lot of these rogue members for quite some time, so even though it is just this 1v1 between tanks, Kingen has no idea. They really have in enabling Larson and always keeping him safe. It's going to be a TP here onto Zeka. We'll see if they can actually get him. He can just R to safety, I think.
Got a flash, gets knocked out first, doesn't have a good target just yet. Dealt around, ulti is for Amumu. Is the first kill going to come across? Larson attacked and down, killed off. Both junglers with 1 kill on the board. A safety hop for the Lee Sin, but now Barrel doesn't have an easy way out. Jumps down to 1, but he is surrounded and he will die. Comp, his 3rd kill of the game.
It looked good.
A lot safer moving up there as Comp. Even with the strat from MF, which traditionally you are going to have an advantage on these moves, he's having to take the longer path, and as a result, he's not really to enter. And it will be a tough one. Zeka is going to take this down, but with him stepping forward and not actually...
The fight's basically over. Maokai ult as well can just cover so much ground. Zeka's TP'd in. Level 14 will get spotted out. Barrow!
There's the ulti on the 2. Front line, they'll kill Barrow, but will they get one back? Trimby just stays alive. Front engage comes across again. A kill for the Lee Sin. Deft low, flash to safety. Juhan low, doesn't die either. Gale Force does not find the kill. Odoamne wants to walk forward. The Dragon slows them. Locked down. Kingen running for his life. Comp wants it. The shot's still coming through, and he gets them. 9-4 in the scoreboard. A rampage now, 4 in a row. And they're going to get the second dragon of the game for Rogue.
Massive fight for Rogue. Yuhan's kick there onto Trimby actually saved him. He kicked
a great job through these first 25 minutes.
A lot of pings. Comp stashing forwards.
Jumping in, gets this done though. His Barrel flashes into a 3-man ulti. And they're going to shut down 2. Finally, DRX get the ult. Juhan must have been picking this one. It's like 15 seconds away still. So they cannot flip it. They have to get Malrang out of the pit, get him away. And right now, Vision is spotted. They know where he is. Kingen might just in for it, but no, they're going to go for the fight instead.
Oh, Yuhan!
He gets the kickback, but will it be enough? Larson scoops. Larson stays alive for 1 HP. Deft gets the kill, but he had to dive in to make it happen. So now he's surrounded, trying to live. Will he finally drops down. Odoamne,
look at Odo go!
Is the Sunfire Aegis enough? He's punching. He's doing what
That's a scary tree.
Being helped by Trimby. He will burn them down as best he can. The TP comes back in. Zeka is there. Barrel is low. Is his Q up to jump to Krugs? It is. He's got to stay alive. He'll just barely live. He's got no turret, but no one's in the chase anymore.
Malrang is on the dragon here, trying to move Rogue to Soul Point.
Rogue's 3rd Drake, if it happens there. Juhan spots it. Know what's going on. Be careful. They're going to dive in here for the Maokai. Just locked up. Pops the shield. Will it be enough? Flash to the Comp. Comp kills him. Ulti doesn't do a whole ton from depth as everyone else gets back to safety. Compa is down his flash, but will it matter? Zeka gets nothing from the ulti. Kingen now forced out. Honestly, 5v4 just feels like Rogue owned it. And it's going to be 5v3. Larson gets the final kill into Kingen.
This Maokai is a really big problem for DRX. He's doing so much work in the fights to lock down the carries. You know, the Lee Sin and the Akali have so much mobility to gap close onto Comp, and Odoamne knows that. He's keeping it.
Making the call to just give it up. Rogue now on soul point with Baron, which is not insignificant in these fights. This is a Divine Sunder or Trundle, and Odo is just in the mix, slapping people with the base damage. I think it's the right call, and I mean, do you see how annoying this is for Zeka? He's constantly trying to move into that side brush, threaten the flank. Odo just has it. You're always going to have the brushes covered. You have map hacks with this champion. He's going to keep you safe on those side angles, and Odo is not afraid of mixing it up with the Akali.
Spirit Visage complete as well, only one healing reduction onto King, and ult's coming out to zone them away. DRX, maybe they can look for a turn here.
Oh, good stun. Oh, Barrel. Is it going to be enough, though? Scoop put it along, buy some time. But it's still, it is mid laner down. There's only one carry left in this one. Odoamne holds the front line. Zeka dives in, but he can't find the kill. For the stopwatch, he's invisible. Q won't push him out of it, but DRX cannot follow through this huge front line of Rogue.
Well, and again, DRX are not on the same page here. Deft had already committed his ulti, then Barrel goes in, and Malring had already pillared the ulti from Deft, so he had
the Maokai ult to zone them away again, but this could be an angle for DRX. If Kingen can base and look for a TP, they might look for a fight. Two ultimates down on Rogue. Do they stay longer? Do they wait for these ultimates? Synergy with the Amumu. This is their chance.
5k health, the ulti's there. No way you can make it happen. Needly set up by Rogue. They've got all the zone control they need.
DRX for time and time again, losing out on this vision game. Rogue has been just relentless in denying the vision, cutting down these wards. Kingen now very far out. They're going to TP for this. They want this.
Here. Yeah, Pillar may be down, but I don't know how he has a way out. No flash available. He got the turret, chooses to stay, and Comp finds his 6th kill.
I thought they would just slowed so much. They're actually barreling down mid.
Gale forces in. Zeka's at a half HP right there. Minions block the rest of the goalie, but still diving forward as Comp feels so safe. With the Guardian Angel, full items. No one's going to stop him. Middle inhibitor goes down.
I actually love this from Rogue. You know, they get full mid prio, just run it straight down.
They for Rogue with Odoamne just being in the face of DRX, showing pressure and slowing them down, exactly the same as the Dragon. How does Yuhan get past this? He's trying to find an angle, but it's already gone.
Time. Ulti comes down for good measure. Kingen will just simply die. No one's even around him. They rest from leave, and it's his 5th death of the game. 15-9. The dive in for Odoamne. Sets them all up. Ulti. It's going to mean absolutely nothing. Comp finds a double. Burns the stopwatch. Resurrecting now as Zeka runs away, but no one is left to watch the fall of DRX, who will drop their first game of Worlds. Mad Lions couldn't do it. RNG couldn't do it, but bet your ass Rogue can. They will find their first win of the World Championship, their first time winning the LEC, and so far, 1-0 in Worlds. The Nexus falls and Rogue is on top.
The first team to take down DRX here at Worlds, undefeated through play-ins. Rogue played a beautiful game here. And DRX was a massive game from JoJo in play-ins. Looked really, really good. It's Fiora, though, another melee topside. You know, AD melee champions, we were talking about it earlier on. I think triple melee topside, when you do it up right now, he's got no ward. He's dead.
Yeah, that's not the bot. He won't find the first stun, but here we've got the 2v1. So Impact, how do you live? You know Yenko's Q is going to land, and actually, he's dropping the farm in the meantime. Try to deny some as well. Flashes, stun's still going to land. First blood through for Yenko.
I have the gold right now. It's 200 gold to lead to EG. Despite G2 getting that first blood, that's coming from mid and bot CS. Cap's going to dash away from the true damage, has the ultimate, but doesn't decide to commit. Support and jungle right behind him.
Yeah, 3 men here. I think he's hoping that JoJo will go aggressive on him, and JoJo definitely does have the propensity to do just that. Yenko's waiting on this side. Targamas has been here for quite some time. JoJo paying respect to, though, the fact that we have not seen Targamas for quite some time, but he's not playing to the side of the map.
Flash stun comes in, a flashback to safety. Stun, puts up the shield, wants straight over the top, but does not get the angle correct. The sidestep from Yenko's guarantees no save.
But they both have no flash. Kaori has the heal. Jankos has the ult, though. No level 6, like you said, Freak on the Tom Kench.
He's going to go in for a big stun to start this one out. They're going to find a whole lot here. There's the CC chain, and they're going to get all of it. Volk gets the shield, it won't matter. 2 for nothing in the bot side. Flacket gets the kill.
Jumps out, yeah. Looks like they're just going to drop it.
I mean, it's just dying way too slow. And with no flash on Kaori or Vulcan,
I mean, he's going to land. Tom Kench, he can put up a shield, but will it even matter? It, of course, does not. Flacket on the board for a second. 5-0 G2. Nearly matching the game score.
I mean, after they actually bail out on that initial play, nice parry. Now he's going to turn around for the engage.
4th, Fido landed. Does have flash, but not going to be range for the rest of the kill. So
It's like a base. I mean, they will have a little bit more tempo, but it's a mythic match right now, and G2 get a first tower bot, so all of a sudden it's Aphelios 2-0-0, 1,000 gold up on the
This is all G2 now. The gold lead may be relatively close, but the game state is not whatsoever. This is G2 running course now. You know, they have their mythics pretty much across the board. It's only Impact that doesn't have his, but of course, now he's going to complete it.
Yet again, gets closer to smite range, nearly resetting the aggro, but not quite yet. Inspire keep the damage coming across, still poking towards Jankos at half HP. They on the front line. Is that the fight they want? And so Vulcan brings it to safety, and it's 1 for nothing. Jankos is down. Stun comes across. Targamas has to get out. Huge damage to Aphelios, though. And the gold lead for Flacket means so much. Caps dives in, finds another. Dives away now for Vulcan. The flash over the wall. Will he find the kill? The shield is not going to hold up. It's 8-1.
G2.
frustration there. Unsure how they can get some damage out, but EG will get this mid-tier 1. They picked up the Herald as well. Inspired assaulted him there, I think. Did it?
I don't know. Either way, the ulti is on. Yanko's coming around as well. There should be a stun. It means what he can, but now this is going to be that first stun. In the second stun, into the last vital being popped. Will he tank it at this point, though? Next cooldown's coming relatively soon. Lands a Q. W, auto, heals up. Under the tower they go, and Broken Blade finds his kill. In the mid lane, it's on the Vulcan. Cap's gonna get his next one. A bit low, though. Cowrie does not get the rest of the damage needed, and can't go back for any more. Auto still coming through. Blacken gets whatever he wants set up by his lane mate. And a killing spree for the Aphelios.
G2 winning out top kills in mid, the kill in top, and they're going to get the Dragon too.
There's the tower. Sejuani contests the red buff. Not sure who got it, but ultimately doesn't matter too much because the Drake is going over. G2 going to have their second Drake of the game. 11-1 now the kill score. Picking up where they left off at MSI. No games have been close. They have crushed EG all year.
Maybe I'll look for a defense. There's the stolen Maokai ult to allow G2 to walk forwards and take the tower. But EG need to look for skirmishes soon. A long while. But EG need to use that information. Look for a pick. They found Caps.
Yeah, bit of a fight towards the top side. Will it be enough? The question, when can he find the ult? He's already stolen one from Maokai, so he doesn't have that one yet again. TP's coming in to start reinforcing. Caps gonna flash, gets the re-Maokai ult. Jojipan caught out, but for how long? Puts it across, gets stunned, should still have the shield. Gordinger for a second. Shut that into Caps, for the Magi stacks. Jojo staying alive, he flashes, gets up towards Tom Catch. This needs to be the fight that EG wins, but Targamas is too tanky, and Broken Blade finds the kill. It's 2-1 so far. Impact left alone with his own kind, cut down, turned into mulch, and it's G2 taking everything.
Caps falls, but Flacket and Broken Blade stand strong. The next carry's in line when he does die there. Loses the Magi stacks, but now it looks like G2 want to start up this Baron. 10 seconds on Caps' respawn. He can TP in. It's on Inspired and Kaori. They have a little bit of pokes to work with. Targamas a little bit scared right now to walk up. But initial spear is going to miss. Can Inspire get into this pit? Where's Caps going to TP? Oh, big spear.
Baron pit. Is it enough? EG the Baron pit. Inspire dives in and he goes down far too early. Baron is claimed. Inspire.
He's just going to get engaged on as well. And it's the meat grinder of Flacket. And now it's a Dragon started up by G2. That'll be easy to secure. That puts them on the Ocean Soul point. With the Baron, they're going to start sieging down these tier 2s.
Jankos will not take the engage with Merc Treads. Set is not an easy target. Midland under fire. Broken Blade can always riposte the ulti. Doesn't have to care about that too much.
That means Broken Blade can take this mid tier 2. Impact spotted. G2 waiting for the next cannon wave.
Caps takes Devour. Even if you wanted to find an engage, it's not going to happen for much. Broken Blade happy to keep hitting up against Maokai here, but wants to pull in for a Jojo gun. Will it be enough damage to kill Fiora? It's going to be tough. Pops the ulti, gets some move speed, gets some healing, hits 2 vitals already. And now Impact will run away. At least trades down the ulti, but bottom inhibitor turret has dropped. 1 minute left. 3,000 gold to the Red Bull Baron power play. Inhibitor now gone as well.
G2 going to move towards mid. Another cannon wave coming in. They don't have that Fiora ult, but maybe they're confident enough to step up. A massive damage there from Broken Blade to Jojo, and he gets engaged on.
First stun comes across. Will get chunked up. Stays alive for now. Caps dives in for more. Has to burn a stopwatch. Will there be a re-engagement? Will it land? They find a bit of damage, but Caps stays alive. More damage across Jojo must shield, and Jojo will drop. Flacket stays up, saved by his mid laner, and they're gonna get Cowrie now as well. Everyone's gonna run away or die, maybe even both. A 4-for-0 team fight, make it only 3. Vulcan had gotten out a little while ago. 18-2 though, looking to get their 7th straight win over EG, and it's gonna happen through the middle lane. Double inhibitor down on a Nexus turret number 1, but a poke not gonna mean much. Pushing for more, finding that stun, finding yet another kill. You have to believe. Inspired stuck inside the fountain as his turrets drop and die, and he'll be left 0, 1, and 2. A CS lead, but not one for the game, as he will sit there hoping for the regen. The minions come in, the Nexus falls, and G2 gets the win.
Seems that it has returned, and it will be Zeus locking in the Jax. They kept that Akali as a flex pick. He's decided that he wants to have more agency in the top lane. Faker's going to be playing the Akali into the Azir, kind of as we...
He's going to go to Crux instead. No, he actually pulls the red.
He's hitting it. So now this is information known. I think Razork also knows the information. Sun's going to land 200 HP onto him. Could die, smites for health as he flashes the wall. Not just yet. And now out of range of the stun is not going to be hit for anything more, but he knows now with smite down, there is no steal. Red buff goes over to Owner. Razor has to run back down to his lane, who's also a bit low on health.
But look at Upset. Upset has already had to spend both his sums there. He gets chunked out and pushed back.
Stun, a whole lot more, has to burn his own flash. Coming in, can he jump the wall? Goes for the stealth. Wants to get Hilly. First blood, burn up Fnatic. Trade it back now, Vicaria will be handing over double buffs to Upset.
EU with the early 3.
Wanted to drop the Herald here. Zaya's just going to be heading back to base. Couldn't, in fact, actually get that second plate. Almost did. But it will be a T1 Dragon trade.
A lot of the turret go this way. He'll get his Mythic sooner, but it will delay Upset's power spike. Now 2v1 on the bottom side. Stun will come across. Ulti's on, though. Needs to land Q3, and it's going to be just too much. Owner ult to disengage the stun as Humanoid's TP comes in.
So Fnatic defend the tower. They defend the top wave. Will get a bit of a CS advantage up against Zeus. Of course, has completed the Eclipse. Mythic in his advantage. Gumayusi pops the ult. Upset.
Gale Force goes underneath the tower.
From Nami, the mandate is there. It was E, Gale Force, auto, Q tags him as he's trying to get out. That's a big kill on the other side of the map because T1 now, it's kind of all eggs in the Zeus basket here. They're going to get some good damage down on this tower. We can see that Hillsong is heading up here, as is Upset, but we'll have to find out if they're actually there in time to finish the tower. I don't think they will be able to defend it.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to fall. That'll be an easy pickup for T1. They find their first tower of the game. They find a pick onto Wonder. I wonder if he just face-checked the Owner there and just took a hell of a lot of damage. Looks like they're setting up for some kind of dive. It's Zeus that does the majority, you have to imagine now. A lot of power trading to deny this wave from crashing. Wonder, he just gets chunked out. Then he looks for the ward, I presume. And then Owner just chains him up.
Yeah, Wonder had the sense that it could be coming, but didn't know that it was already there, unfortunately for him. But now, Humanoid on the bottom side here. Guma very low and is going to have to flash.
Last wave for most of the slows. Ulti has to get sidestep, gets his root. Upset's around. Humanoid gets it anyway. Flashes, keeping Upset from getting the gold.
Olin uses the ult. Looks like flashes were traded as well.
Flash in for the play. Wonder still without his own flash. The hook puts him in for a while. Now, will he be able to drain tank this one? Without cooldowns, it seems unlikely. Gets over the wall. Ignite. Sharks the kill. Carry a 300 gold Richard.
But another kill here with that pressure up towards Wonder. But Fnatic are getting so much more on the other side.
He's not yet up CS or levels on any of the other solo lanes in this game. He may be Wonder, but we know he's behind. That's not the problem. The problem is 140 CS. A big Lucian down there as well. Now, T1 are going to be able to grab second Herald of the game, but Zeus doesn't have anywhere to go.
No ward.
Gonna put on the dodge zone, gets away from the bubble, but is there a way to live? Finally gets a ward down from his support, but Humanoid has the damage. Looking for a bit more. Razor gets the knock up there. Faker sidesteps, and he's going to find the lantern from inside the shroud.
Upset has flash.
Still chasing. Upset. Can't get in range. Gale Force already down. Cannot find
not respecting the roam at all. I mean, now it's going to be a 4v2 down here.
Razor in behind Zeus. Will there be a fight? What's going to happen? It's everyone around. 2 versus 4. Fnatic about to get even more for dinner. They're going to be delivering all of it. Faker shows up, but you have to believe the reinforcement will not be enough. Faker shuts down the gold lead. Upset is down. The TP is huge, but Faker's locked in place. He's going to drop Humanoid on a killing spree.
Gumayusi has flash. He's going to have to...
the Herald having to be summoned
behind,
in base.
Is that Wonder coming in behind T1? What's too far ahead?
Counter tower.
Yeah, they should be able to pick this mid-tier one up. Can use the Azir passive to put the tower here and look for the Dragon that's spawning in 20 seconds too. But there is a Herald still in that top lane. Will push inches over the wall.
Wants to go in. Goes in for the play. Stealth for now. Gonna be able to wait everything else out. TV coming back in for the Jax now. Does T1 find control? Razor not hit by the R2 out of Faker. Bubble gonna be sidestep. Dives in. Started to the wall. And Razor says thank you for the gold. Maybe you belong there. Is they're gonna get one back though. Wonder gets dropped. Humanoid stuck around. Has to burn the flash. A flash in for the stolen body of Owner. Will it happen? Razor. Brendan got the wall. A 1-for-1. Owner holds the front line. 3v3 on the map right now.
Crack that top lane inhibitor tower, and there's no jungler there to answer, so it's going to be a Dragon for T1. Even in kills or so, but they get the top tier 2. They almost get the top tier 3.
Looks like correctly playing around the Baron. It is Fog of War in the Baron pit and nearly basically no vision inside the top jungle. Bringing it down to 8K. Blue Trigger spots what's going on. They got to run in there and find the fight. Zeus,
the knockback.
this side. They get rid of Viego. This is a guaranteed smite. It's got to be his. Baron's claim. The fight begins. Hylison stays alive for now. They scoop back the Jax. Poppy interrupts him. And Upset sends him to his grave. T1 have 4, and they're against 5 and a Baron. Carrier just drops, gets nothing done. Viego neither, and Fnatic continue. European domination. They're gonna get absolutely everyone. Faker just drops again as Fnatic go to a 7-0 start at Worlds.
EU faithful stand tall. This could be a 3-0 day. T1 is falling apart. 5-0 Baron for Fnatic.
Fnatic are crushing in this game.
Humanoid's items, the amount of damage he will do in this next fight is absurd. What does T1 have left? Their wave clear is so weak.
Nothing. They've got nothing.
Well, they're going to see what they can get. Zeus walking to the mid lane. We know top is at least low, but region's back to 1/3 HP. So top inhibitor, definitely a guaranteed claim. 6,000 gold when you count the ace on the Red Bull Baron power play. Fnatic still have 45 seconds to crush the base. Jax is hitting mid lane, so Fnatic will hit the top Nexus turret. But the wave is down for now. Reinforce to come in. They get a bit more time. Look at the Poppy ulti. Jax coming in for the TP flank, and they will send back Faker, no Akali, turret falls, 5v4. They can wait 30 seconds, but they might lose their final turret if that happens.
Fnatic looking to close this one out, waiting for the next top wave, poking T1 away. They've just used the Aatrox ult, the Poppy ult, Nami and Lucian. All that's left is Humanoid's wall. Winter's spacing. It looks like he might TP back. Upset dashes forwards onto Owner. Waves coming in, but Zeus is proxying the wave. Yeah, he's cutting the wave off, so they can't look for the end. Fnatic needs to chase it.
But Fnatic will just keep pressing.
They definitely will. Upset also close to that Infinity Edge, but T1 working with very little right but they're so strong that they can just poke them under towers. Such big level leads and gold leads right now. I think they need another Baron.
Humanoid can close out this game.
That is a hook, but it's onto the tankiest member of the team. It's going to mean absolutely nothing. The poke, you don't even notice it happen. It's still 3,000 health. Faker on the wings, but can he find a single good target? Flash is back up for every single member of Fnatic. They walk in, they just march for the mid lane inhibitor turret, and they'll be given it. Top still pushing in. Hook means very little. Flash on the back line. Zeus gets nothing done. The cleanse, the tackle, and they knock down the top laner. No threat at all. Upset burns the cleanse, and he's fine. Faker can't find his way in either. They get Nami. The scoop buys time. Perfect timing by Humanoid, and it's T1 lambs to the slaughter. A triple kill for Upset. Welcome the world, buddy Fnatic. Dethrone T1 in the group. Fnatic undefeated at Worlds.
Backline Nexus, and especially with that Kench lock-in, I think C9 really gonna have to get Fudge ahead early.
Yeah, 100%, because, right, I feel like we're seeing things like the Jinx pivoted into, not only for scaling, but you hit on it a little bit, the range. This brings us back to spring.
C9, it's quite a tough one. It's JJ.
Yeah, was seen on vision there, but the Emperor's fight is still going to land. Jensen holding onto his flash, uses it now. Blabber in position. Can he stop this? As the gravity field's fantastic defensively. When becomes lightning. JJ, oh, the auto attack was cancelled. Now could be in trouble, but Jensen is likely to go down first. There is first blood to the EDG mid laner, and Mako has made his way up. Waste no time. Instant flash, and that's a double.
And it almost was there for the
Cloud9, however, this dragon should be going their way. Cloud9 with the Cloud Drake, very fitting. And that will be taken down. Success. So, next one going to be an Infernal. I would hazard a guess that we're going to get Hextech.
wins, or it is not, but I'll pause.
Yeah, there is a fight. There is going to be an Empress Divide in the mid lane, actually. Oh, I love that. Scout picks up his third. Oh, man, EDG. Very, very nicely, being able to just have 3 people, take away the Rift Herald, utilizing all of this tempo that they have. Empress Divide, there it is, one more time, and we get it again! JJ's just having a great time here as, oh, Blabber comes in, will punish, picks up the shutdown as well as Mako's here. So not going to be able to get a next
Sven.
that, but there is a lantern, takes the ride to get out.
I thought the Kench was gonna do it. Saw him waddle up. But this is
player all year long, and even like what he's doing, right? Even when he's not making his way down to mid, if he's playing off in Fog of War, it opens up to where EDG can start making these.
Well, we are Abyssal diving forward. The hook is going to be there to greet him, but Mako now going to back away. Moonlight Vigil comes down. Berserker getting some damage in. Severum at the ready. Sven has to flash out, but does manage to do so. Emperor's Divide slides in, and Scout picks up his 5th of the game. Viper now. that you ever win a team fight against this team, no matter what happens, really. You start stacking them up. But Slow comes through here from the riposte. There's a grand challenge. The flash to come through it with the ulti from Blabber as Flandre is going to turn up. Scout just keeping his distance. Super Mega Death Rocket will be included, and Flandre locks down the C9 jungler, and now they're looking for even more. That Q hit for a lot more damage than I was expecting, and EDG will scare C9 away.
And it's an attempt from C9, but EDG turn it around. Unfortunately, killing a Fed Azir with Summoner's Ultimate and Crown of the Shattered Queen. Upgrade to Sven.
Yeah, that's the special delivery, and Mako's the one that picks up the kill in the end. The Catfish, not exactly that tanky right now. Oh, flash does Mako, and Flandre is gifted another one.
That was such a... Able to buy a lot of time, and then here, actually, no time.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, and this time bring more friends. Oh. I don't know whether it's Mako! Save Scout! The Aatrox Poppy Azir, it's unbeatable.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're gonna
Unless
see
it was yesterday.
lack of hard engage. They're also stacking Mountain Dragons, and if you thought EDG had leeway before you get there, is JJ going to have his ult? Are you actually going to be able to find an angle in as hook is found?
Yeah, Sven going to be able to walk this one off, but this turret is going down extraordinarily quickly as soon as EDG get on over there. Another hook will connect. Berserker's going to get consumed. Oh, the knock-up's still going to connect. Mako's going to get answered. C9, have they found a grand challenge is issued? Viper's in trouble. The ult's going to come through. Gets rid of the Fiora for now, and now Flandre's found his angle. Blabber just tries to turn it around. Berserker creating space in the opponent. He's alive. Didn't even need the Gale Force to finish him off, and now EDG are on the run. I have no idea. Very, very powerful in these fights if someone gets hooked, if someone gets engaged on, and that could be a way that C9 find this miracle that we're looking for. Keeper's Verdict going to get charged, but just JJ being...
to go for a steal with Blabber. He's just going to walk it.
Yeah.
EDG, a little spread thin.
Apparently, if you just walk up to the pit, that's how you manage to steal it, as Riposte is still going to be able to find a bit of a stun there, as another ult's going to get channeled, but JJ is going to cancel it. Now the rest of EDG will join. So, EDG looking to lock down Salt Point. Hook is going to connect, but there's another Devour for Sven. All right, the Poppy's going to be able to take down the Drake, but can they win the teamfight is the question this time. Flandre once again going to get stunned up. The hook will connect, and it's going to be Fudge punished this time around.
And honestly, it looked a bit dicey for
This dragon, but response from EDG is immediate. And now Blabber does have Smite, does have Flash, but no, not happening.
Keeper's Verdict is going to evict the Xin Zhao. That means yet another Smite is very, very comfortable here for the
EDG as a whole has just looked a very, very far distance removed away from C9, who, again, went for a drop. We respect it.
Yep, very calmly and collectedly cross some I's and dot some T's. Hook's going to connect, yet again, denied by the Devour, but that is a long cooldown that now won't be available. Also, not going to be able to get any value out of the huge shield that you pick up from that one, as well as Scout just happily chilling inside C9's base right here, and EDG just looking to knock this one down. C9 don't seem to have any sort of answer at this stage, and oh man, these rockets are really starting to do some work. Viper, I feel like it's too early for the Jinx to really be online right now, but he is starting to do a whole lot of damage. Now, those autos are going to come through. Sidesteps on the Riposte. Super Mega Death Rocket will be exactly that. He gets excited, but the Crescent Guard's pretty good there from Blabber, just not quite eventuating to too much. Jensen picks up that one kill. There's the Emperor's Divide to just sweep up Berserker. And now C9, the ace, I think is going to get completed, as the 2021 World Champions will claim their first Nexus of the group stage. C9 denied this time around, but man, EDG just looking dominant this game.
Great bounce back from their loss.
So finding picks in the mid game.
Yep. I didn't do it.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
We have the same hair. You were thinking it. We know.
Oh no, we should not have started the hive mind. I can never get away with anything anymore. Well, Jack's going to be themselves a Drake, and it should be just the flash from the Syndra going missing. And now, that is still a bit of a disaster here for Gam, because Syndra relies on that a lot for a lot of playmaking, as...
In 4TS, I mean, it seems like they're completely fine with how the pace of this early game's going with the draft they have, but Gam don't want to slow down.
Yeah, immediate flash there from Beer to start this one up, but the final chapter's fantastic. First blood to be picked up for JackieLove of all people, and they're not done there. It's a double for Knight and a double for Jackie. Oh man, top Esports. I have a feeling
they know.
They absolutely know what's going on. Prowling Projectile gets the news. That's a fantastic spell shield. Steadfast presence to deny everyone any exit from the situation. Levi gonna have to book it to get himself out of there. Tien just flashing forward with that heroic charge. On top of it, the double snare to come forward with the final chapter, and it's another 2 to be picked up this time for the bottom lane.
Window they have coming back on the map to try and get that one for themselves.
So, Lyric, I want to go back to something you said earlier. Tell me more about top throwing leads, because right now...
Once Mark's ult comes out, they lock 2 members down and pick up these kills quite easily.
Yeah, there are just too many options, but we've got a bit of a fight here. X-Drake going to be going down very, very low. Picked up there by Tien, and now the fight is on. Steadfast presence again, getting amazing value. Wait! It's going to be taken out. It's a double kill. The resets are coming forward for style, but Knight says absolutely not today. This time, we are going to be winning this team fight, and now Katie is in a whole bunch of trouble.
Champion has no skill expression, but I've seen missed Yuumi ultimate.
Oh, yes.
But not in this game, and not from Mark. Here we go again.
Yep, someone's dead yet again. This time, they belong to TS as Wayward is going to fall down. Cure these jungle camps and scuttles, but it's just not going to be enough here to stop the tirade that TS have here towards
goes normal course. It's never going to happen. Like, there's just no way as Kiaya...
Yeah, does manage to leap strike to relative safety, but the snare is still going to come through. Just able to hop off, and Counter-Strike going to deny a little bit here as he turns, but it's not going to be enough. This is
down, and Gam still trying to find that cross map, looking to punish Wayward. But Wayward with a beautiful flash doesn't let the play come through, and sadly for Gam,
that can be so useful if they want to be able to start some of these fights. Not to
Wayward has had to do nothing this game.
No, exactly. No. I mean, even JackieLove's barely had to do anything. He just like throws boomerangs around, clears waves, and then his ricochet murders the enemy team. Yeah. It's not very fair. However, he is playing expertly, and his play in the early game has really set up for this so far. Tien is going to be able to lock down their second Drake of the game. Infernal Soul, by the way.
There's games where you're like, oh, hold up.
All right, rocket jump to get style out to relative safety. Teleport to come forward. We're committing to a team fight here as the final chapter is going to come through. The exhaust on top of Katie as well as Knight just dives into that backline. Great double knock-up. The Rel's going to be taken down first. Levi taken down. There's the double kill for JackieLove, and now Gamma on the run. But can you escape the fleet-footed Sivir? I don't think you can. You definitely cannot escape Knight, who is just his point. They definitely should just go towards Baron.
I don't even think they need it.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
Maybe Baron buff has been equated to JackieLove having this back away intelligently. 9,000 gold, approaching 10 is their lead right here. And Scat of the Week probably shouldn't even stun TES anymore because they are definitely not weak. It is just not a thing. They are going to dive forward here as well as the final chapter looking completely broken as an ultimate. Levi going to go down. They managed to take Tien, but that's his job. He's a tank. And now Knight, full health, looking for the last member. Jackie's going to fall down. But I have a feeling that TES can still win this game.
Yeah, TES lose 2 members, but they should be able to at least guarantee this inhibitor on top side. The gold lead now growing over 10,000 at the 20-minute mark.
At the very least, they can't end. So that's something.
Your glass is aggressive to interrupt the back. So Katie going to make the great escape. Tien now going to discover other members of GAM towards this top side as BA, the Magnus Storm is through. There is a lot of money on this team, and my goodness, JackieLove just tearing style apart. Oh, the steadfast presence again. Tien is so extraordinarily good. It's ridiculous. Has been...
And Wayward just running down Kiaya, but has to be careful.
Yeah, I'm trying to turn that one around with the counter-strike.
Okay, no, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't have to be careful.
Yeah, like, it's not. I don't think it's going to matter.
No. I also feel like for TS at this Worlds, there's a lot of pressure on them to do well. 2020, they were one of the favorites to win. It was like them, Damwon, and JDG being talked about, but Suning were the team in the LPL to make it to final.
More of them as the tournament goes on, and see whether JackieLove is going to be able to continue his dominance against the other teams in the group. But for now, they're going to be pushing down this bottom lane, looking to lock down the final inhibitor that is in front of them. And with this Baron, at 24 minutes, it is extraordinarily difficult for GAM to defend no matter what the game state was. They're going to go for a last-ditch effort here, and my goodness, even Mark is doing way too much damage. Knight picks up the double to start this one off. We're going to have one for Jackie Love here as well. Yaya does manage to get TN, but it's just not going to mean anything this time around. TES are going to destroy GAM Esports here. It is 100% a shellacking in TES's first game here at Worlds in the group stage. GAM Esports, I mean, the opposition was definitely a tough ask. It's a tough loss this time, but I think that we're going to see some better things from this team as the tournament goes on.
100%, and especially, right, looking at TS, a lot of people are going to
Leah jungle with Renex in the mid lane, and if they like the matchup, then you can flex around. The Ornn is picked up here.
So the only thing that we know is that Talia is not going top lane.
Yes.
That's it. And there's
Okay, well, I didn't know that about you.
Well, Canyon
Canyon.
is, oh, did he just stop that back?
He died.
Wow, okay, but Dom and Kellen also moving up the river. Can they get more? There's the flight force in advance. Still going to follow you, Kanavi, unfortunately. Quick draw going to be up, but there's another flash here. There's the 1, 2, 3, and Dom gets first. Also remember a game like that. Kellen's going to have to flash here.
But look at
Underneath the
Showmaker.
turret, yeah, Canyon also rotating over. Is the Weaver's Wall up and available? It
Oh,
absolutely
four
is.
people.
In he goes. There is going to be a fantastic Bramble Smash to get missing out of position, but Yagao. Empress Divine missing also. Flashing himself out of the way. Dom gets 1 kill, but that is not going to be...
I think that's a colossal win for them. Because if you look at their composition overall, even disregarding JDG's tendency to find angles.
Going to have to crash his way down out of this lane. Canyon moving in, as we're going to see some more fighting here in the top lane.
Yeah, that's, I think, the ultimate from Dugon being gone is quite big as 369.
Yeah, Call of Forge God does come through. Oh, Mate going to come in as well as 369 decides he's ran out of buttons. Doesn't need to worry about that. Magnet Storm here towards the bottom side. All right, Kellen going to get nailed. Oh, there it is, but it's not enough. As Hope is going to punish him immediately.
One Drake, and especially with the early infill they picked up, I think they're fine.
The one-game buffer definitely very, very important here, as we are going to get another Hextech Soul before there is that buffer here for JDG. Could come back to bite Damwon Kia. Speaking of biting Damwon Kia, once again, Noguri in a bit of trouble here as he slices, dices, gets himself to relative safety. Remember, no flash available, and there's another great Emperor's Divide. The Dominus is going to be up, but 1 versus 4? No, my money ain't on Noguri, and he is going to fall down there. Comes forward there from Hope. It's going to be answered by the PSC.
Teleport!
Over the wall goes Kanavi. Flash out from Dom. Has to heal as well. It's missing. Not going to be able to find his way in here once again. A phenomenal call of the Forge God, but it's going to be a great hold out from Kellen as well as diving on forward. Is Canyon gets himself out of the way. Health bars are so extremely low, and Showmaker, he still has the stopwatch. In goes Canyon again. What is this? This champion's busted, but not busted enough to take back JDG. As Noguri is going to turn up. There could be 6 Damwon deaths in this fight, but
Damwon keep fighting back and actually even end up ahead with this turret coming out from it.
Specifically, everyone outside of Yagao actually is fairly limited in terms of range, and JDG, I think, is always going to be a team that is going to...
just being frustrating, as he's going to now also move into Fog of War, try and stop JDG from being able to secure this. Damwon together now, Noguri on the flank. JDG gonna have to pull the trigger here because Shirley's also doing some work. Canyon gonna steal this one away. And Damwon, I mean, yeah, Noguri pressed the Dominus button, but you can just back away now. It's all gone your way from that one. As 369 also going to escape. That is how this one works.
You still said it.
No, of course.
Do that to yourself, Atlas.
That's what I do. That's the shtick. Showmaker will be able to take the turret, so here we go.
Still
there
trading on both sides.
And that's true.
You know,
never mind.
Even when we get past this Yagao, they actually might be able to find this on Canyon.
Yeah, Canyon in a bit of trouble here, taking a lot of damage. Hope with that Eclipse Rain making it work. That is the tree falling down.
And this is a problem that Canyon has had all year long, has been getting caught out in crucial positions. Looks like JDG at the very least gonna get a favorable trade, get themselves...
Keep up with the diligence when it comes to understanding information that you have at your disposal and not putting yourself at risk. Okay, Weaver's Wall to come through yet again from Showmaker. They don't manage to get 369 over that wall as the Berserk's fantastic. Kanavi's going to get pushed to his doom. Missing off to the side. It's actually going to get checked here by Noguri. 369's going to go down. It's a double kill for Showmaker. Available here on JDG's side. Damonkia with the man advantage. Couple of members available. And they don't even seem to mind about the fact that they're just...
They're running in.
I absolutely told a lie. They are 100% fighting for this one. Noguri secures Soul Point, but can they actually win the fight is the question. Noguri says no, and Canyon says, well, I guess I'll leave. The Kitty Cat Brambles do come forward. He decides that he wants to engage, and he realizes actually he just had no way out. So therefore you may as well go in.
And even though this is a very underwhelming Baron power play, will be a little bit better with Damwon finally getting this turn inside. But the key thing, as you pointed out, Lyric, is that let's remember the fight that DK won in mid was because Kanavi had no flash when that engage came through. JD opponents for it, but still not there is Igao.
Yeah, okay, this is going to be Hextech gating around. They're looking to try and lock down Noguri. There's the flash forward from Missing. The rest of Damwon are going to turn up. The Brambles are going to be there. Noguri flashes, not able to escape that one, but is the same going to be true for 369? And yes, it is. Once again, the amount of evenness in this game is just comical.
It's just crazy. I really don't know what's going on. JDG trying to force their way into the bot side for Noguri. It just happens to be the time DK are walking through. But overall, I think it's JDG that's favored because both Doctor and Kellen weren't able to find our ultimates.
Yeah,
4 versus 4.
Let's manage to find Canyon here. Missing over the wall. He could be the big one. That is a phenomenal interruption. Not able to steal that dragon away. And Canyon will be 5 members alive here for JDG. The Baron going down extraordinarily quickly. They're not able to secure it. It's not going to be smoked, but still, it is there for JDG. And now 369 not able to find that one. Doctor trying to kite him out. Now sets up the Sun Disc in the mid lane.
Yeah, I think JDG, very smart, having Igao push that whole time. It now opens up for JDG to take bot turret as they pulled some pressure from bot side or off too far in the side. But at this point, I feel like JDG should be in a prime position to Dom. We go to 50 minutes. I hold that thought. That game might end very, very soon.
Canyon's taking a lot of damage. Igao is just huge at this point in time. Okay, ulti comes through, and in goes Hope, but Twisted Advance is going to be there. He has to flash immediately, and Showmaker just says no! It is available! All right.
What is this?
I thought the 369 had the coolest escape.
Hope! It almost looked like he threw it away, but the Hex coming in clutch. But do they get Drake off of this? Do they get Soul? I think they do. I mean, Hope has Hextech gates. They got him out. Maybe they can get him back in.
Yeah, well, looks like he's going to try for it now as he's going to make his way out of the base.
Make it.
Yeah. This Drake is up and available. Damonkia are together. The Phalanx has been put up.
But look, DK, so many ults not available. They're very close, but that's why they're not able to just outright force this right now.
Yep, Kanavi on the flank here as well. Voidseeker is going to find Canyon, who's below half health. Decent defensive play here from Damwon, but that's not what they need. They need to try and find a way to stop JDG from denying this from them. All right, Searing Charge going to be there, but 369 still feeling like he needs to invest the flash. Ulti not going to find any joy at all here for Canyon. And there goes 369 now. The Flick's fantastic. Another Searing Charge going to be there, but he's denied by lost on that kill as well. The Rel's going to be taken, and Noguri still up and alive. They dive forward. Oh my god, the AoE is just absurd. And there is no hope for Damonkia.
JDG pulling it back. After DK were able to find a couple kills for themselves, they have a wave in bot side. They're going to look for the push. And what a banger to end the day. In the end, it comes down to a smite 50-50. A fight that first looks on for JDG, then for Damwon, and then JDG again.
This is definitely the best game we've had so far today. Back and forth does not do this justice whatsoever.